Okay, hey guys, it's finally time to do a makeup tutorial. Did anyone really ask for this? No. You know what? It's been about a year since I last did one and my makeup has drastically changed, so it's only right. The window is open right now, so you might be able to hear a little bit of construction going on outside, a little bit of the wind, a little bit of the birds, but it's hot in this room. It's really hot and I'm right by the radiator, so I'm gonna have to bear with. Okay, I'm just gonna pin my hair back. Oh, this is a look. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the only skincare prep I do is moisturizer. I feel like this does enough. Acts like a primer, makes my skin nice and like prepped and ready for the makeup. And I put this all over my face, just like that. And then of course we'll just massage it into the skin. And always whenever I'm breaking out like mega, I like to put quite a bit of this moisturizer on because it softens the skin and like makes it heal quicker, if that makes sense. Okay, the next step is brows. So I actually got to be glued brow gel. I used to hate this stuff, but I've grown to love it. Like look here, it holds my brows down. And then the eyebrow pencil I use is the Catrice Cosmetics Slimatic Ultra Precise. Whoa. Okay, so I just get the brow gel and I just literally put it all up in my brows, make sure every single hair is coated. I'm just gonna use this small little mirror to see how I'm brushing the brows. Okay, while the glue is drying, I do mascara. Okay, I have already curled my lashes, but it doesn't hurt to do it again. And I'm just gonna use this mirror again. Anyway, I first go in with this Eveline Cosmetics. This is actually from Poland, but any type of mascara works, like let's be so for real. And I just do a coat of that. Anyways, we're gonna put the mascara down for now and I'm gonna actually fill my brows in. So I just take this little pencil, roll it up if it wants to ever come out, and I just fill them in. We're gonna continue with the mascara. Now I'm going in with the Essence False Lash Effect mascara. This is a green one. And I'm just gonna do a couple more coats on my lashes. Okay, this is where I take a little cotton bud, whatever you want to call it, and a little bit of makeup remover. I'm gonna clean up those eyelids. Now we can actually start and get onto the proper fun makeup stuff. Okay, so as a base, I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, like, thingy. And I just put that on my cheeks, on my forehead, and nose and chin. I like to use this because it's quite, like, lightweight and, like, it just gives you something for your makeup to stick to, not necessarily creating full coverage. And then I just blend it out. Okay, then what I like to do is get a little bit of these like say bronzing drops. I don't really know what you want to call them, to give a little bit of glow, a little bit of bronze, and I think it can just look, that was a bit too much, super cute. Yeah, I'm just gonna take some of that and put it on the other side. Right, then for bronzer we go in with the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer type thingy-mabobby. I use the shade, it was upside down. It's the shade 3 Tan, I think, if I'm reading that correctly. And I just get my little Refy brush because I really love how like dense this bit is. And I just put that like on my cheeks, like on the high point of my cheeks and like on my forehead, kind of like a C shape. Whether that's right, I don't know. I'm not a makeup artist, don't come for me. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it looks a bit orange, it looks a bit dark. Also, I feel like it is getting darker. Like the light is naturally getting darker because the clocks went back, I think, on Sunday. And so it's getting darker literally like 3 p.m. Moving on. We now have probably one of my all-time favourite steps ever, which is blush. I just used the Beauty Bay blush in the shade Peaches. I don't really like the consistency of this blush. As you can see, it's like all over, everywhere. Literally just put 3 dots, just like that, it's plenty. I get my little blush brush and just blend. Mainly focusing on the high points of my cheek because I don't like it too concentrated like here, do you know what I mean? I'm gonna actually add just a little bit more, just a tiny bit more, just to get a bit more colour. Okay, I think that's all blended out, and the wind is something else today. What is going on? Okay, moving on, we have concealers. I use a mix of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. And then I also use the NARS Concealer in the shade Custard Medium 1. and I put literally the tiniest amount just like that. And then I'm also going to place the NARS one just a little bit more on the like outer edge of under my eye. And then I just blend that out with my angled concealer brush, whatever tickles your fancy. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking a little bit uneven, but nobody's perfect, it's okay. Okay, once that's done, I like to go in with a little bit of setting spray just to like blend everything together, make it nice and smooth. And I just use the Studio London setting spray. Does this plain want to go? Thank you. And yeah, just spray it like that. I love the smell of this one. I'm so weird when it comes to setting sprays because if it has a weird smell, I can't use it. I just can't. But this one's like a vanilla scent, and oh my god, I could wear this as a perfume. It's so flipping nice. Okay, and then actually while the like setting spray is still a little bit like wet, I go in with my Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Exhilarate. Just put that on the tip of my nose like that. I can't tell if that was a little bit too much. If it was, it's okay, I'm a disco ball today. Okay, moving quickly on, I'm gonna do a little bit of setting powder. I love this setting powder so much. I can't recommend it enough. It's the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Pound Cake. I'm literally like on its last legs. So sad, but to be fair, I've had this since like April and it's now what, October, so you could say this lasts you a fair bit, but it's just when it gets to its last legs like that, it's so hard to get the powder out. Anyway, I just get this like double-ended brush literally from Primark, and I just get a little bit of the powder on the thin end like that. And I just go under my eyes mainly first, and then I literally grab the brush like this, shake it about like that just to pick up as much as possible, and then I go literally all over my face. Every single little nook and cranny. Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, now's the time I like to go with a little bit of like powders, like powdered blush, powdered bronzer, just to like bring back a little bit of that extra colour that's gone hidden underneath the powder. Okay, first I want to go in with my powder blush from NARS. This is in the shade Obsession. It's like a very pretty orange colour. I love an orange blush. Genuinely, it's gorgeous. I always feel like so sun-kissed, and it's like, this is literally my multi-purpose brush. Like I use it for everything, like for powder, for powder bronzer, powder blush, like everything. And so I just pick up a little bit on there, and I put it mainly like at the very high points of my cheek just to bring back that colour. And I do bring a little bit back onto the nose. And then literally the same as the blush, I go in with a little bit of powdered bronzer. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade 2 Medium. Very beat up on the back, like very. And this one picks up a lot more pigment, and I just again put that basically on top of the blush just to make it like a little bit more bronzed, even like even more like sun-kissed and just cutesy. Perfect. Okay, about now is when I like to go with a little bit more of my Rare Beauty highlighter and just put a little bit on my cheekbones, and then we're basically nearing the very end. I just like to go in with a little bit more setting spray just to again melt all the powders and everything in, make it all gorge. Then we don't like having shiny under eyes, so again I get a little bit of my powder and just put it under there. And then just on the lips, I'm gonna put some Aquaphor. This is literally my ride or die. I love this stuff. Okay guys, and there we have finished makeup tutorial. I hope this was helpful. Probably wasn't, but is it a little cakey? Probably. Is it a little patchy in some places? Also probably more like yes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, blah blah blah, do all those stuff. I love you guys. Bye.